extensions, delivery date and time slot shipping module. So let's say in your store you have a requirement where your customer can choose the delivery date and the time slot. Okay, so for this we have created this shipping module. I have installed it using extension installer already and refresh the modification. So I'm not gonna install it over here, and let's do the settings of it. So we have got some basic settings like status, text class. So if you are making this delivery with a charge, then you can also put a text class over there. Let's say I am not applying any text class. Or if you want to enable this for some geozones, you can select it here as well. I'm putting it all geozones. Since I'm only gonna have one delivery, so I'm making the sort order as one. The customer will select the dates, so which format you want to show it. So I'm gonna select DDMMYY. Okay, so dates of, maybe on some days your store is not operating, so you can select comma separated those days here. For example, in my case MMDDYY 0430, that means 30th of April and 1st of May 2021. So on these days customer cannot make an order. So let's say your store works 6 days a week and on Sunday you are not operating, so you can select week offs here. Okay, and if you are going to enable same day delivery, that means on how many days in advance a customer can place an order, let's say, so you can create a range over here. So with same day delivery, put 0 here, and up to 30 days. After 30 days, the customer will not be able to make the order 30 days in, more than 30 days in advance. So you need to select the time zone. So let's see, in my case it's India, and I'm gonna select the time zone. First date selected. So if this is yes, then the first date will be automatically selected in the checkout. Otherwise, the customer will need to select the date by themselves. When the first date selected is on, the first available date will be selected and the customer can change the date if they want. Use delivery slots. You can choose whether you want to display the delivery slots, or you only want to display the dates, that in this particular date your order will get delivered, but we can deliver it anytime during that day. So I am putting the cost here 100. You can mention a single cost, or you can create slabs like this. For example, if I put it like this, that means from 0 to next lot, which is 300. If the cart total is less than 300, then the price is 100. If the cart total is less than 500 but greater than 300, then the cost is 50. But if the cart total is more than 500, then the cost is 0. So let me save this. Right now I am not showing any slots but only the date. So since I only have one delivery module installed, so earlier I was seeing no shipping available, and I have enabled it now. So I will refresh the page, and you can see that the cart total is less than 300 and the price is 100. So let me change the price. Now the cart total is more than 300 and the price has changed to 50. Let me change the price to 500, and now this has become 0. So this will also help you creating the price as slabs. And let me go to the payment. Since I have not selected any date, so it will prompt me to select a date. You remember I disabled two dates, 30th of April and 1st of May. So these two the customer will not be able to select, and they can place an order only 30 days in advance. So from today to next 30 days it is displaying 27th of May, and the customer cannot select any date beyond that. So let me select this 28th, and let me place this order. So when this order is placed, a customer can check in the order history also what date they selected. And as an admin, you will also be able to see that delivery by time and date slot and this particular date. Even in the invoice, it will be mentioned, and the email also, where customer gets a notification after placing an order that this is the date. So this will remain in your database. Now let's say I want to enable the slots. So the costing has gone when you enable the slots. For each slot you can mention your cost. Let's say my first slot starts in the morning from 10 to 12, and if on the same day delivery I am selecting, a customer has to place an order 60 minutes before start time to choose that timeline, to choose that slot. And what is the costing of that slot? Let's say this is an early morning delivery. I'm gonna make it 100 rupees. And order limit, you can also put an order limit to particular time slots, that in this order limit I can only I will only take, let's say, 10 orders. And this is a morning delivery. You can give it a title. Let's say I'm gonna create another time slot which starts at 12 and ends at 8 p.m. In the same case, if the customer has to choose this delivery, they have to place an order by 11:30, 30 minutes before the start time, and the costing of this is 0 because this is not an early morning delivery. So let's put it 0, and I can fulfill 50 orders in this time slot. Let's give it a name, evening slot. And let's say I'm operating midnight delivery also, which starts at 8 p.m. and ends at same day to midnight. In the same case, I'm gonna say place an order 60 minutes before, and in this slot I can fulfill 10 orders, and this is chargeable, let's say, like from 0 to 1000 100 rupees, and from 1000 0 rupees. Let's say, let me change it to 300 rupees because midnight deliveries are always costly, and you can name it midnight delivery. Let's say on Sunday you are open only during the day, so I will disable this delivery on Sundays. So you can also disable these deliveries by days, these slots by days. So let me choose save this, and let me try to buy the same product. So my quantity is same, and I will choose a delivery. See, 30th and 1st of April are non-operatable again, and on a Sunday I cannot select midnight delivery, it is unavailable. And let me choose a different day, let's say Saturday. It's available but 300 rupees, because up to 1000 it is 300 rupees. Let me change the quantity. Now you can see that this is 0 because your order is a greater amount. Let me change it back to less than 1000, and now again it is 300. So I'm gonna place this order also, and once this is placed you can go to sales order, and in the same way that you were seeing the delivery date, now you are also seeing the time slot. Okay, and the customer will get this detail in their email, and they can as well check on their order history page as well. Thank you.